10-minute drill.
This is a big one.
Is brought to you by All Pro Roofing. AllProRoofingLLC.com on 1010XL.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back. Sports Concepts and Rationalizations coming your way. We call it the 10-minute drill. We do it each and every day. Beef at the end of the
Gonna
drill.
ease back into it.
What do we get? What are we giving away?
We're hooking the Googans up, Dan. This week, our prize pack
What do we
features
got?
a little advanced planning as we're hooking the Googans ups all week with a pair of tickets for the Zach Brown Band at Daly's Place Friday,
take a couple
October
of those.
7th.
Little chicken fried.
It's the Caught in the Middle tour coming to Daly's Place Friday, October 7th. So a little advanced planning.
That's
a good show.
They'll jump on that
Oh,
one.
yeah, buddy.
Yeah, they'll jump on that one. So I wanted to talk about the coaching search for the Jags for just a minute. And listen, it's interesting to me how the narrative on social media goes. Like all of a sudden, because Byron Leftwich is the favorite, it seems like most people want Byron Leftwich. You know what I mean? I have no idea if Byron Leftwich. I'm not going to sit here and say, it's the guy I want. I personally think we should get a guy with experience. Again, I've been a Caldwell guy. I think you like Peterson.
Big time.
Either or, because they've been there, done that. They've tasted success. They've gone to Super Bowls. So as head coaches. So, when there's always a risk here. Really, if you're just a Jag fan, though, you're riding it on. You're just going on blind faith, man. That's all you can do.
Well, and you can't have any of that.
Well, you got. That's all you got to hope. That's all you got left. What else do you got? It's all you got left.
I tell you what I don't have.
Yeah.
Blind, explicit or not, faith. I don't have any of that. Hope, maybe. Prayer. We're terrible. Yeah, we don't do this right.
Yeah.
So I don't have any blind faith. I'm 99%. We're going to screw this up.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't help it. That's what I think. If you ask me, is this hire going to work? I would tell you, hell no.
Why?
They'll screw it up in 3 years. We'll do the same thing all over again.
But we can't go that.
Well,
we got to build. So you got to have that belief in something that you can't see type thing going on.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Or
I'll have it with Trevor.
Or play the do theory then. Play the do theory. We're due to hit one. I mean, I don't know, but
Shad Khan doesn't do this
Played
right.
the do card for 20 years.
No. Our owner
that's why I'm
bad
hesitant.
at finding coaches and GMs. He's bad at it, man.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, the proof is in the pudding.
I hear you.
Every guy this guy has hired has been god-awful. Not bad.
Yeah.
Like, bottom of the barrel, terrible.
Disaster.
So, I don't have any blind faith at all. I
Yeah.
mean, we'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully they'll get lucky, screw up.
Yeah.
Screw up would be having a success.
And
I
again,
don't mean to be especially harsh, but
no.
It is what it is. I'm not going to sell some theory that we suddenly know what we're doing because Trent Baalke's involved with the decision making.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm
Now here's another.
I'm despondent that we have all this opportunity, we have proven over and over that we don't do it right.
Here's another handle from the files of Handled Poorly. So the Raiders dismissed Mike Mayock. But before they dismiss him, they announce that they're interviewing GM candidates. Then they dismiss Mike Mayock, which pretty much puts the writing on the wall for, how do you say the guy's name? Bisaccia?
Yeah.
Who, by all accounts has the locker room. They all endorse him. They all, after the loss to the Bengals, they all wanted him to stay. He kept him on course. He got him into the playoffs, which was an incredible feat. And nonetheless, if the Raiders are planning to interview this guy and this guy and this guy, which apparently they are, then I would say he's not long, much like Mike Mayock. So the Raiders will be making changes going forward as well. And then comes along the lines of, well, why don't the Jags move on this? Well, because, don't be in a hurry. There's no point.
Here, to me, is the point. Because Chicago just hired Doug Peterson. That's going to come here soon.
Well, sure.
So
but if you want,
that's who I want.
You should have your second interview.
All I can do is
with
for
Doug
what
Peterson
I want.
already.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah. And again, I'm not interviewing these guys I don't know, but here's the problem.
Right.
Shad Khan is interviewing them, which means he's completely misinterpreting what they're saying. He's completely misreading them for the talent that they may have.
Yeah.
And he's on the verge of hiring the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Because it's what he does every single time.
Oof. Oof. Not good. Not good at all.
That's just, again, it's we have Trevor Lawrence. He can
2
overcome.
and 14, 14 and 48, 23 and 43, 2 and 11.
Those are like every one of those would be like bottom 20 in NFL history of winning percentage. He's terrible at it. So I don't, and for the love of all things, won't go hire a competent person to go do it and handle it all.
Yeah.
Trent Baalke's not that guy, Shad.
Yeah.
The league will tell you that. They will scream it from the mountaintops.
Yeah.
No offense.
Yeah.
Good luck. I don't know Trent Baalke from Adam.
Yeah.
But I know that any and everybody around the league says this is a big mistake.
Yeah. So here we are a couple weeks in and waiting and wondering what's going to happen. And again, Beef, Vegas favorite is Leftwich.
It seems that at the last update, yes.
Yeah.
And that certainly seems to be, like you said, overwhelming support from
I heard
the fan base.
I saw from the Denver people that Hackett had a great interview with the Broncos, and Quinn. The Quinn though is connected to the GM out there, so looks like Dan Quinn might get another shot. So again, one of the things I've talked about too, we've talked about, is there's a group of guys that the Jags are interviewing, and there's another group of guys, and why aren't we interviewing the other group of guys too?
Well, I mean, there's enough. I'm okay with the group that we've interviewed, but I'm more okay with how long does it take? Seriously.
Yeah.
I've talked to 8 guys. What?
Yeah.
How long does it take to make these decisions? What are we doing?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying you had to be the first. No, you don't have to be first. But you better get your first choice. And you'll never know. You'll never know. And what I know is, it seems like when the Jags have a coaching opening, those guys take Andy Reid and they go to the playoffs and win Super Bowls. Those guys take Mike McCarthy. 2 years they're 12-5 win. And what do
Where's everybody on the? Are we all now assuming that Baalke's staying? Is that where we are?
We're right where we were when you left. There's been nothing to indicate that he's not. He must be involved with
because we're
these coaching searches.
We're in the second half of January.
Right.
The Senior Bowl's coming up.
Right, like next week.
Ooh,
it's mind-blowing that we won't do it right. Even the stupid Raiders know what the book says to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if they're doing it maybe out of order, per se.
Yeah.
So I'm to be honest with you, Dan, I'm just amazed that a man of Shad Khan's smarts and abilities and intuit can't figure this out. This is child's play, Shad. It's the NFL. It's football.
Yeah.
Much easier than building a Flexgate empire. Much easier.
Yeah, the Senior Bowl is a week after next. So
this is not hard as we make it, man.
You got it.
Are we scouting the damn thing, Hick?
I don't know. I hope we're going. Do we have some scouts in place?
Yeah,
are they just going to turn their notes over to the new group?
We got a couple guys we know. We'll send some texts over.
I don't know.
How's it looking?
The setup and how it's going, but it doesn't appear to be, that part of it does not appear to be looking good.
I've spilled coffee all over my phone.
Oh, no.
This is more frustration than it is criticism. Our frustration, dressed up as criticism. But,
yeah.
it is what it is. If we're going to give credit here and credit there to an organization that really deserves none, here's what we are.
Mm-hmm.
We're not a cultural institution. We're not a downtown economic plan. We're a football team, man.
Mm-hmm.
And we're terrible at it. Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible at picking the coaches and the scouts and the administrators and the GMs and the players, just top to bottom.
Yeah.
So, I can appreciate that. Well, we're stable here and we're this. So what?
I got to think.
Nobody cares.
I got to think the football side. If you start looking at, what's going on this month. January 22nd is the NFLPA Collegiate Bowl.
Can we
January 28th.
Should we send them an email down there and let them know there's stuff going on?
The HBCU Combine.
We kind of have like a number 1 pick in the draft. We kind of have, which means we kind of have the number 1 pick in the 5th round. You might want to go try and find that guy.
Yeah. I see that the Jags have a lot of money to spend again. I saw that.
Yeah, sure. That's awesome. Yeah. Go get me Jihad Ward Jr. and, Rayshawn Jenkins.
See, we got a lot of money.
Jeff Swaim and Chris Manhertz. And
no.
Yeah, go get them all, buddy.
Oh, dear.
Ooh.
Oh, no. And when you start talking about the rebuild of the football team, you make decisions like, well, this guy, we let this guy go, but you got so many. You got to. We got to get difference makers. That's
listen,
what we got to
I
get.
wasn't.
We just got to get.
I didn't share the level of criticism for what they did last year in free agency and not spending all the money but now it is.
Yeah.
Spend every stinking penny.
Well,
Now,
yeah.
I understand you're going to blow it. You're going to spend money on the wrong guys. They're going to stink.
Sure. There's going to be.
They're going to
some.
come here. They're not going to be Pro Bowlers at all. They're just going to be big, fat, boondoggle contracts. But spend it.
Well, I heard you on the drive in, and if you drafted Hutchinson or Thibodeau 1, and you said, well, all these receivers are getting picked. Well, take your second and third and move it back up and go get the one you like.
Yeah, I hear you.
Go get them.
And again, this is the last time I'm going to say this.
Take your second and third and trade them to the Falcons if you do your due diligence on Calvin Ridley.
This is the last time I'm going to say this, and I mean it because I don't want to keep beating this dead horse and be Mr. Negative. They'll screw that up.
Yeah.
Understand that. They'll put their first and second. They'll go up and get the one receiver in the first round who's no good.
Felt like that was close.
It was.
Really close.
Yeah. It was. Restraint, my friend. Last in this business as long as we have.
That was close.
Just blurting them out. So
beef!
We've had one or two screams of, oh my gosh, beef run. Not many. Yeah. I think you would have to be in the room to know it's close. I think it was more mouth than it was enunciated.
Yeah.
I kind of got there, though.
I wasn't looking, and I kind of.
Okay. No,
So.
You're right. I'm not going to say there's oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, that's where I almost
fine.
went.
That's fine.
That's where the Jags have put me, the state of morality they put me in.
Yeah, it's so funny
It's our
because
new brand as an edgy show.
this is. I think what's happened here
We're
is
flip-flopping.
we're flip flopping, and I don't like
That's
that.
because you got to go to the Bahamas for 3 days,
Maybe that's
and I'm here by myself.
But I got nothing left.
Cold,
New age
it's dark. The
Dan
games
fear.
stink.
Dan fear.
Yeah, nothing good happening here, Chief. By the time I went to the Atlanta game, I went from such a nice package. I'm so excited. And by the time we got there, you know what my thought was? I got to drive to Miami tomorrow. That's what that became. That's what I've been up to. Honeydew list and,
Had a little delay.
deep freezes.
We had a little delay on the flight back from Miami.
What do you? I was asking this. Where do you fly from? Jacksonville?
No, I went Jacksonville to Miami, Miami to the Bahamas.
You don't fly straight from Jacksonville to the Bahamas?
Apparently not,
Huh.
because we went with 3 different couples, and one of them went Atlanta to Bahamas on a
It
different.
seems like like Jacksonville, Orlando, Miami would all fly direct to the Bahamas.
You'd think.
Right?
Yeah,
Like just a little junket, even.
but there's we went to Exuma, which is not one of the.
It's not.
Well,
That's where Sandals is, though, on Exuma.
Yeah, and that's a different island.
How many Bahamian islands are there? Like 100?
Oh, there's tons.
Yeah. Don't they like beef? Can't you
it depends.
can't you buy some of those? Like
Yeah.
they'll sell you one for $8,000.
No, we saw Nicolas Cage's island.
I mean, but they're not that expensive. I guess is my point.
No, one went for $29 million.
Some of them though are just like little rocky outposts you can buy for $20,000.
Yeah.
There are 700 islands in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
'cause
How many currently for sale? What's the lowest price? Can you figure that out? Or no?
I'm looking.
When our guy told us that there was this lady who inherited $4 billion from her dad, bought these 2 islands and had plans of.
You have to like build the infrastructure yourself.
Yeah, that's the thing. You got to pour a lot of money to get electricity, and boy, you think it's hard to get stuff here right now because you got to remember too. Down there, they've had some hurricanes now. The Abacos got wiped out. Now we weren't there, but they were telling us about. I mean, there's some places there that are.
Yeah,
it's tough. So
what's
anyway.
tough in normal
looks like my lowest available right now, Jeff, is $500,000.
$500,000. Let's put it together.
Ben's K Ragged Island.
How big?
Here's the problem: you can't get anything on that island.
I think
Ragged Island. It's 1 bed, 1 bath.
I saw Ragged Island. That's way down there. I
it's
love
for
Ragged.
sale.
12 acres, $500,000.
Yeah, I love Ragged Island.
$500,000. Go 12.
Yeah.
There you go. Church, does it have electricity yet or anything?
That's a good question.
You know what else is funny? Like you can look like I was looking at a map yesterday when we were leaving. Where we were was like even with Key West. So we had great weather.
Okay.
There's also Bahamas islands that are even with more like Palm Beach where, Palm Beach gets a little chilly. You're going to get a little chilly out there.
Huh.
So the weather for us was perfect. So
I bet you a lot of those, it seems like the cruise ships buy a lot of those little islands too and turn them into their own little ports, right?
Twitter says, I beg you to stop calling it a rebuild for the Jags, inferring that it had been built in the past and we are
that's
updating
fair.
it now.
Yeah.
Call it a build. That's fair.
Yeah. That's
Accepted there, John.
It appears as if you're buying Ben's K Ragged Island, Jeff, you are just buying the island. There is no structure.
nothing to it.
You're on your own.
No structure.
Good luck. You can go out there, go full Castaway.
I think I'd rather just buy a new $500,000 home at the beach, maybe. Just do it that way.
No structure whatsoever.
All right, that is the 10-minute drill.
Build
You're
Who's
right.
going to Zach Brown?
Woo!
Let's go. Caller number 3 right
Chicken
now,
fried.
641-1010.
Cold beer on a Friday and all kinds of good things.
They're in colder weather right now. That's for sure. Caller number 3 right now, 641-1010. Going home with a pair of tickets to see the Zach Brown Band on their Caught in the Middle tour at Daly's Place coming up. Advanced Planners, Friday, October 7th. Call now, 641-1010.